here said that in a Newton-Raphson iterative method, the initial guess value is 0 while finding root of equation, and equation is given that minus 2 plus 6x minus 4x square plus 0.5x cube. What we have to find? The correction delta x to be added to x initial. The in first iteration, what will be it? We know that x of I plus 1 is equal to xi plus delta xi or xi plus h, and here side what will be delta x? So delta x is h, right? Because x of I plus 1 is equal to xi plus h, and h is minus f of x upon f dash x. H is minus f of x upon f dash x. Here f of x is given, so we can find f dash x. So f dash x will be 6 minus 8x plus 0.5 into 3x square, because minus 2 is constant, so it will be neglected. Then 6 into here will be 1 minus 4 into x square, so 2x plus 0.5 into x cube, so 3x square. So we can find f dash x. Also f dash 0, because first initial value is said to be 0, so f dash 0, here putting value of 0, we got f of x is equal to minus 2 and f dash x is equal to 6. So put this to value. Delta xi is equal to h is equal to minus f of xi upon f dash xi is equal to minus f of xi minus 2 and f dash xi 6. So answer will be 0.333 or 1/3. Got it? Another one is given I is equal to minus under root 1. The value of defined integral is given that 0 to pi by 2 cos x plus I sin x upon cos x minus I sin x. First, what you have to keep in mind, we are know that e raised to ix is equal to cos x plus I sin x, and e raised to minus ix is equal to cos x minus I sin x. Got it? Now here side that cos x plus I sin x, so we write e raised to ix, and cos x minus I sin x, we can write e raised to minus ix. So I is equal to 0 to pi by 2 is e raised to 2ix into dx. Got it? Now we know that e raised to ix is equal to cos x plus I sin x. So e raised to 2ix will be cos 2x plus I sin 2x. So e raised to 2ix is equal to cos 2x plus I sin 2x. Now integration e raised to 2x means integration 0 to pi by 2 cos 2x plus I sin 2x. But for cos 2x, integration of cos 2x is sin 2x by 2. Apply boundary condition 0 to pi by 2, and for sin x I is common, and for sin x integration will be minus cos 2x by 2 and condition 0 to pi by 2. Put this value, 2 into pi by 2 means sin pi by 2 minus sin 0, put this value 0 by 2 plus I minus cos 2 into pi by 2 means cos pi by 2 minus cos 0 by 2. You can see all procedure, and answer you will get I. What you have to keep in mind? You have to keep in mind only these two formula for finding this integral. If you can catch it this formula, then you can easily solve example. Understood? Another example is limit x tends to 0, 1 plus 1 upon x raised to 2x is, what will be answer? We know that all these get example are easy, but we have to just keep in mind this formula and some applied method. Here we know that limit x tends to infinite, x plus 1 upon x raised to x is equal to e. Then our limit is x plus 1 upon x raised to 2x. So we can write x plus 1 upon x raised to x and then square. But x, limit x tends to infinite, x plus 1 upon x raised to x is e. So our answer will be e square. Got it? Same as, so answer is it's square. But you have to also keep in mind another formula is that limit x tends to 0, x plus 1 plus x raised to 1 upon x is equal to e, because we know that limit x tends to infinite, 1 plus 1 upon x raised to x is equal to e. Put 1 upon x instead of x, 1 upon x instead of x. So what will be limit x? Here x is infinite. If we put 1 upon x, limit will be 1 upon infinite means 0. So limit will be 0. So limit x tends to 0. and 1 plus, here 1 upon x is given, but we have to write 1 upon x instead of x, so here we write x. This to also here x is given, so 1 upon x is equal to, we got it. And also for log, limit x tends to 0, log 1 plus x upon x is equal to 1. So all these three formula you have to keep in mind for solving example. Got it? Now last example is, while minimizing the function f of x, necessary and sufficient condition for the point x0 to be a minima is, here we know that only is given function of x, only here f of x is given, and for only f of x we have condition for any function its value to be minimum or maximum, its differential should be 0. So f dash x should be 0 for minimum or maximum value of the function. Got it? And here value is minimum or maximum, we can find it by second differential. So f double dash x, if f double dash x greater than 0, then value is minima, and if f double dash x less than 0, then it is maxima. Got it? So answer is f double dash x should be 0 and f dash x should be 0 and f double dash x should be greater than 0 for finding value of minima. Like answer is clear, but also we can see by example. Suppose x square minus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0 is given. So for finding minima or maxima, what we have to do? First we have to differentiate this equation. So x square minus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0, differential with x, so 2x minus 5 is equal to 0. But our first condition is f dash x should be 0 for minima or maxima, so we have to equate with 0 and x will be 2.5. Second, for it is minimum or minimum, we have to second differentiate it. So f double dash x is equal to 2 because 2x minus 5. So here only f double dash x will be 2 because x will be 1. So 2 which is greater than 0. So it is minima. So here minimum value will be at x is equal to 2.5. But for what? For maximum value, we cannot predict its maximum value because here x square is given, so its x square minus 5x is given, so its maximum value may be infinite. Got it?